haven't been to the new one. Alright, 1 mile from the Cassoday exit. This is where I first started noticing Cassoday's family dead on the highway. Doing a video. Just up here on the left is where I saw the first surviving bird along with its dead peers. And that farm over there to the right is where I thought they came from. It was real windy and rainy that day, and there's cattle over there, and I thought maybe the chickens are from that farm, and the wind blew them into the highway and killed them. So there's the farm. It's not really a farm, like nobody lives there. Maybe they used to. I got on Google to try to find a phone number, and the only thing that I could find on Google was this Department of Transportation up here on the right, just past the exit. But there was no phone number. So then I went further down the road and started seeing more dead chickens. So here's the Department of Transportation. But yeah, I couldn't get a hold of anybody. So I started going more further down the road and I saw more dead chickens, and that's when I realized it was probably a chicken truck. And then I went a little bit further down the road, and that's where I found Cassoday. I don't know if I can remember where I pulled over and picked her up, but basically it's just up ahead, not too much further. Yeah, she was over there on the left in the median between the road and that brick wall or concrete wall, just shivering or whatever, freaking out. Huh? In a daze. Yeah, it might have been right here. This kind of looks familiar. You know, it's kind of like over a hump, and then there was a flat spot and then a curve. And it could have been here, could have been down the road a little bit further. But yeah, she was just over there on the left. So I pulled over on the right, ran across the street in the rain, and when I went to pick her up, I approached her real slow like, because I was afraid she would run out in traffic and get run over. But she didn't budge. She kind of flinched, and that's about it. I scooped her up, took her back to the truck, popped her in a banana box, and down the road we went. And another driver said he saw maybe a half dozen chickens survived. The rest of them all got squished. And they drove like 30, 40 miles before they realized that they were losing chickens out the back of their chicken truck. That's crazy. Yeah. But, yeah, could have been right about here even. I don't know where I found her. But it was right about in here. I just picked her up and then took her to Wichita with me and made my deliveries, and then went back. And then my boss got me a run home the next day. So I took her on my deliveries the next day and then took her home. Well, he didn't give me a load home, but he got me a load by the house. And then my girlfriend picked her up, took her to the house. We kept her there for a couple weeks, and now she's on the land with the rest of the chickens. And she seems pretty happy. pretty good too. Better than being dead. Right. She had a rough ride. So, who knows where they were going with her, but she's probably living a better life now than she was before, and was her plan, their plans for her. Yeah, we don't know what the plans were. She was either going to be dog food, cat food, or people. I don't think they would. I don't think that they would have taken her to a processing plant for people food, because she was the wrong kind of bird for that. But they probably would have either taken her to auction, or it could have been one of those bird flu massacres too. They haul off all the birds to get killed, and she could have been on her way there, but she seemed fine and healthy. So whatever her destiny was, it's now different and probably better than what it would have been. But anyway, so yeah, this is where I found her. Cassoday, Kansas.